Hey, we're back. Okay, this is the DD Trader channel. I'm DD, and we're in for another video. This one's going to be good. Okay, today we're going to talk about backtesting. Now, you got to backtest your trading strategy. You just have to. I know it's hard work, but trading is hard work. And to just think you're going to get into the market and figure it out, no, that's not going to happen. That's called gambling. And to just follow, one of the gurus out there and just do what they do, you can't do what they do. You need to prove to yourself that you can. And backtesting is, imperative. I just can't talk about it enough, and that's why I want to talk about it today in this video. So let's get at it. Okay, why you must backtest your trading strategy. Okay. Now, so first of all, let's talk about what is backtesting, right? It's going back in time to historical data and seeing how well your strategy works. You need to know what works and what doesn't work. So take some strategy. You're trading double bottoms, you're trading double tops, you're trading flagpoles. You are going with a trend, you're going against the trend, and test it out on historical data. Now, why backtest? And this is really the main point that I want to bring out in today's video. Because the main ingredient in being a profitable trader is a good mindset. You need to have calm, balanced emotions when you're trading. And the only way that's going to come is when you see proof that your method works. Go back, test it, and see, hey, look, I tested in 2019, I tested in 2020, I tested this pair, I tested that pair, and I see that my account was going up and my return on investment is great. And this gives you confidence in trading. You need to be confident in trading. It's the most important part of trading, is to be confident in your strategy. And when you go back and see everything you did and how you were either didn't do well and needed to fix something, or you did do well, so then that helps you get into the market with confidence. Now, the importance of confidence in trading, it's so important, but these are just a couple of examples. Now, why do I need to be confident in trading? So after a series of wins. So let's say I start winning and winning and winning. I won 3 out of my last 4 trades. Now, I'm just, there are a lot of people who be like, yo, I'm good. I don't need to trade today anymore. Like, why should I trade? And then their setup comes up and they're like, should I get in or not? Because they're not confident in their trading strategy. They just feel kind of lucky that they won. So even after a series of wins, you need confidence. Now, after a streak of losers, that's just totally obvious. When you're losing again and again and again, but you've seen it. You've seen it in your backtesting that you really know how to do this strategy, then, okay, everyone's got losers, and you have a streak of losers. That doesn't change anything because you're confident based on your strategy. Another thing about confidence is trade management. Now, it's really hard to manage your trades during the trade. It's into profit and you're like, oh, I'm making $1,000, I'm making whatever. Like, I want to get out. I want to move to my stop to break even. But if you had the confidence from backtesting and seeing that when you held out till take profit, when you let it go all the way to stop loss, you still made the money that you're looking to make, then you don't need to change your trade management. And your trade management won't change because you have that confidence. And then obviously, when you have confidence, then you could risk more money and you could take bigger positions. So here's a few tips on backtesting. One is you gotta be as specific as possible. What session do you trade? If you trade the New York session, then who cares about the London session? Like, don't be relying on statistics and trades from that session. And if that trading strategy is working in the London session and your results from your New York session are not good, so you have 2 options. Either don't trade that during the New York session and trade it during the London session, or don't rely on that trading strategy for the New York session. You got to be really specific. Test every pair. Just because you're doing well in GU, it doesn't mean that this strategy does well in EU. Test, every pair has their way of running, their personalities, their volatility. And you got to make sure that what you're doing works with that pair. And the same thing with the time frames. Just because something works in a 5-minute time frame, a 15-minute time frame, an hour time frame, doesn't mean it's going to work in the 30-minute time frame. So you got to be as specific as possible. And you got to do everything exactly as you would do it in real time. If you like to log your trades after a trade, log your trade. If you like to sit and sip coffee after, do that. Don't run through it and say, oh, this one didn't count. Oh, I meant to do this. Oh, there was economic news and I didn't know about it, but it would have been fine. That's not going to give you the confidence. Sit down with it like it's the real market. Okay, you could move it faster because you have that opportunity and you have that capability, but you got to trade it just like you would trade it in real time. That's going to give you the confidence, more confidence. And obviously forward test as well. Backtesting is key. But once you see that the backtesting works, so now open a demo account and do it with the live market. Okay, now I want to talk about this awesome backtesting software that my friend told me about and I started using. This is my favorite backtesting software. It's called FOREX Simulator. It's from a company, SoftFX. You could go check them online on softfx.com. And it's awesome. It works with MetaTrader 4. So, if you have a Mac, then you really can't have MetaTrader 4. I had to get a Windows PC to use this. So it works with Windows, and it's awesome. It's so much better than TradingView. Obviously, TradingView does offer you some backtesting opportunity, but this is just like another level, and let me give you just a few reasons why. First of all, it has real tick-by-tick data. So, if you don't trade until a candle closes, then maybe tick-by-tick data doesn't matter so much. But just to see how the ticks go, how the candles are going up and down, and you're feeling the real presence of the market, and especially if you get into a trade before a candle closes, then you need to see tick-by-tick data because you're not seeing how you really work in the market. So that is absolutely key. Also, there's smaller time frames available. As far as I know, TradingView doesn't work for 5 minutes and less. And you could go much farther back than TradingView. They have an economic calendar that could be downloaded easily from 2007. So as you move to a new day, you just quickly see what are the news events. If there's, high level news events, then you want to stay out of the market in your pair. You can make the orders on the software. It really feels like you're trading live. It keeps track of it just like MetaTrader would. You could do any indicator and anything, and you could save it on different charts at the same time. It's keeping it, you could choose how much your position is, your account is. You're really trading with that old data, and it's just so much a different game than TradingView. And then finally, you could save the simulation and continue it later. So, if you downloaded 10 years of data, you're not going to sit there for 18 hours. Well, most of you won't, but you're not going to sit there for 18, 24 hours at a time and go through that data. So it allows you to come back later, get a fresh head, and start again. So I really like this FOREX Simulator. It's $99, but like I always say, when it comes to trading, you got to treat it like a business. And, to treat something like a business, you got to put in the time, you got to put in the money, and you got to believe in it. But the key thing over here, guys, is confidence. Backtesting gives you confidence. And to be a good trader, you need to have confidence, no matter what. You need to believe that what you can do can work. That's the only way it's going to work. Don't wait to get great results to feel like you're confident. It's not going to happen. It has to happen the other way around. First you have the confidence, then you become a good trader. Let's do it. DD out.